It's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. Let's get out of here. Aye. Hey everyone, it's Aaron from God a Minute. Well, here we are. We're rapture-head people. We're waiting for Jesus, and doesn't it feel like we're on the merry-go-round, looking at dates, looking at possible timings, and reading the Bible, and just always speculating, always thinking, always considering, what else are we going to do? You know what I'm talking about? So here we are. We've got the sun, and the sun always highlights a different constellation. More or less every month, more or less, the sun goes through a constellation. Genesis 1:14 talks about the sun and the moon and the stars being for signs and seasons, and there's other scriptures that say that God made the heavens, and he made these things for signs for us to look at. So I always take a look at the stars once in a while and to see what's going on up there. The sun's in Sagittarius, and what we have is we have what looks to be a rider on a horse or a centurion, half human, half horse, and he's got a bow, and the corona constellation is below it, which means crown. So we've got a rider on a horse, and a bow, and what looks to be a crown. And the sun, Jesus is depicted as the son of righteousness, one of the last verses in the Old Testament. The Antichrist is anti-Jesus, which would be anti-sun, anti-sun. So just some interesting thoughts to present to you. This picture you're looking at is right around December 25th, right around the end of the year. So the sun is highlighting this. So what does the first seal say in the Bible? Revelation 6 verse 2. And I looked, and behold, a white horse. Check mark. He who sat on it had a bow. Check mark. There's the bow. And a crown. Check mark. Was given to him, and he went out conquering and to conquer. So we have a white horse, a bow, and a crown. That's all there. And, a person sitting on it as well. So he, actually, there's 4 check marks here. There's a white horse, there's a he, there's a bow, and there's a crown in this picture. So there's kind of like 4 connections with Revelation 6:2 in this picture. Could this be when the first seal opens? Your guess is as good as mine. We're all guessing here. We're all speculating. We're hoping for a soon rapture. We don't know when it's going to happen. I've always liked the idea of a Christmas rapture. That's the time when we generally celebrate the birth of Christ. So could it be perhaps the time when we celebrate the birth of a new life in heaven? I don't know, possibly. Wouldn't it be a very memorable time to go? For sure it would. But anyway, the big question I think is, could this represent the first seal? That's the big thing. So I'll leave that thought with you. Again, this picture that you're looking at is around December 25th. The sun highlights this Sagittarius from, I would say, around maybe December 20th to the end of the year. So essentially the rest of 2023, the sun's highlighting Sagittarius, which could potentially tie to the first seal. As we go, we'll just keep on looking and considering and speculating, and you never know. We might hit something. We might hit gold one day. I don't know. But you know what, guys? The most importantly, get into a relationship with Jesus and believe in the finished work on the cross. That's it. That's all. That's the primary thing to acknowledge. Hope to see you in the clouds soon. Until then, we'll just keep on building that boat, because soon it's going to float. Keep your hands on the plow. I like that saying. And just keep at it. And it's going to happen soon. Love you guys. See you in the clouds. One day closer. Go, Jesus, go.